What's up, people? My name is Mr. Jack Falafel, but you guys can call me Jack. In today's video, I am painting and upcycling some boots. So the way this works is I'll show you guys what I did to the boots and how I've upcycled them. And you guys let me know in the comments at the end of the video what you think of it. I actually pulled these boots out of the bin. I thought, hey, these are some cool boots. So I grabbed them out. They didn't have any laces, but I thought, screw it. I can do whatever I want with these, and they're nice black boots. They're a bit dirty though because they have been outside getting infested by spiders and stuff. That's okay because I'm a professional cleaner. I know how to clean things, and these boots are no trouble. I just got some water, put a bit of dishwashing liquid in them, and gave them a good scrub with a soft brush. You don't want to use a hard brush though because it might scratch and destroy the boots. So soft brush if you're upcycling your own boots, people. Just a little pro tip. So I do have an idea in mind for these, so I'm just going to pull out my white acrylic paint and start painting. So I'm starting with the inside of the boot because this is my first time trying to paint shoes, and if it goes badly, it's not so bad because no one's going to see it as much on the inside, you know. I wasn't too happy with the thickness of the lines I was painting though, so I decided to start over and pick a slightly thinner brush and try again. I do have just some cheap brushes though. I do need to get some better brushes so I can get some smoother lines happening, but that'll happen in time. Don't forget to share my video. Sorry for the cheeky plug, I gotta do it, otherwise no one else will. So after switching to a better brush, I just started painting some lines up from the bottom of the corner just in white, and I think you can guess what I'm doing already. Yes, it's a spider web. Yes, this is going to be a spider themed boot. So I want to start painting the white joining lines to the spider web, which always like sort of go round up to the next line, you know. And there was already like a round seam going through the painting anyway, so I just painted that white. I'm not too happy with how that turned out because I painted over that a few times and it just never quite came up as white as the rest of it. So I let the spider web sit, I moved on. There's a little bit of a white line section that goes across the front of the boot, and I thought I want to put some color there, and I just painted that white so I can put a color on top of that later. And there's also a strip that goes down the back of the boot. I painted that white so I can paint that a different color as well. While that was all drying, I did start on the other boot, but I'm not going to show that because it's exactly the same. You'll see both of them at the end of the video. So after a couple more layers of white, I went to the outside of the shoe so I could start putting a design on there. I did start with white paint so I could have the color pop out away from the black, because if I just paint color straight onto the black, no one's gonna see it. As you can see, this is not looking very good at all. This is not what a spider looks like. If you can even tell, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to paint a big spider on the side of it, and it just does not look good. What I should have done, which is what I did after this, is look up pictures of spiders, and then it was time to reattempt the spider. I actually did a much better job after seeing that there's like 3 parts to a spider's body instead of just 2. I don't know why I thought there was 2. I just thought, oh, head and massive ass. I forgot about the like torso area and that's where the legs come off. I'm so happy just from the first layer of the white. I feel like the design is so much better and I'm on track to where I want the boots to be. While that was drying, I decided to move on to the tongue of the shoe. I put a cheeky little spider web on there as well. It's just a quick little job. I did a couple of layers of white on there. I wasn't too fussed about it. I just wanted something to go on the front of the shoe. Now I am finally finished with my white. I'm moving on to a different color. I want to paint the spider a different color. I also want to paint the sections a different color. The color that I've chosen is this really nice green that I've mixed up. I wanted it to be a bit brighter, so I mixed a little bit of yellow in there, and I accidentally put a little bit of darker green in there because I just had the tubes next to each other and I thought I was grabbing the same one. But I'm still very happy with how the color came out, and yeah, I just started going over all of the areas I wanted to be green. I painted the spider green. That took a couple of coats. I painted the sections green, which is in like a few coats on those areas as well, especially at the back because that's a thicker area and it wasn't quite coming up as vibrant as I wanted it, but we got there in the end. In the end, it was looking a little bit messy, and I didn't want to go over it with black paint because I thought I'd just make a bigger mess with that. So what I did was I got some permanent marker and I just sort of outlined around the spider and the spider webs just to neaten up the edges and make it sort of pop out from the shoe a bit more. So painting of the shoe was done, and I still needed to get some laces. I looked around, I couldn't really find any like green laces. So what I ended up doing was I tie-dyed some white laces so they would be green, and I just went through the basic tie-dyeing process. I'm not going to go through it step by step here. So yeah, I laced them up and that was it. I just want to take a second to thank you guys for watching this video before I show you the shoes. Don't forget to let me know what you think about them in the comments down below, and share with your friends if you like my content. All feedback is good feedback around here and I appreciate it. So yeah, thank you. Let's get into some shoes, some spider shoes, that is. Boots, they're boots, they're not shoes, they're boots. Let's get into some spider boots and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you. Bye.
In a creepy realm beyond our everyday life, eight-legged freaks rule. They thrive in the tropical jungle. Some are carnivorous giants that rise from the earth. These are nature's incredible spiders.